Okay, did a little bit of housekeeping. Raked up some dead dried leaves that were close to the rocket stove, about a 5 or 6 foot radius, just to be on the safe side. Also got a bucket of water standing by in case things get out of control. Now, one thing I found already is you can feed this thing while you're getting it going ready for cooking. You want to build up a small bed of coals. There's not a big, huge chamber in there, but if you want to build up a little bit of coals, you can just feed it from the top until you do your cooking. Of course, when your pot's there, you're going to have to feed it from the wood chamber there. Now, remember, the main reason why I decided to build it up a little bit off the ground is because I want to be able to sit here while I'm cooking and have it right here at cooking level, hand level, while I'm sitting in a camp chair. So this is just about perfect. I'll be able to stir my pot and remove the pot, put it back on the heat if I need to, and everything right here, comfort of my chair. All I need now is a nice little camp table right here to put all my cooking supplies on. Okay, I've got all my materials ready for cooking. I got my brown basmati rice, my Trader Joe's turkey chili with beans, and I got 1.5 onions that I'm going to chop up and throw in there. But the first meal we're going to have is actually a pot of coffee. My visiting friend insists on having a pot of coffee at 4:30 in the afternoon. So that's when he drinks his coffee. He doesn't drink in the morning. So even when I went in the house, I was able to keep the fire going. I just relit it just a couple minutes ago with some small sticks. Speaking of sticks, I found that the smaller ones, like in this pile, work a lot better than these larger ones. I did a little experimenting with the larger sticks, and they just don't really work well because the chamber is so small. They clog the chamber quickly, and they kind of choke the fire out. They don't catch right away like the small sticks do. So I'm going to stick with the small sticks since I got plenty of them. Created this pile just in the matter of a few hours just by clearing the lot where we put our tent platform yesterday, the day before yesterday. So yeah, I got plenty of small sticks, and we're going to keep the fire going and put a pot of coffee on for our visiting guest, who shall remain nameless. And the chair in front of the camp chair in front of the fire is working out great. So that was the whole intention behind this, is to be able to cook while we're sitting in this camp chair. So let's get a pot of coffee going. Okay, we got the pot of rice going. The flame's a little bit intense right now. It just started to boil, but as you can see, it's gotten a roaring boil. The onions are in there also, and the turkey chili will be next after it's all dissolved. I think I'm actually going to take that off of the heat for a minute until that flame dies down. Yeah, that worked a little bit. All right, so now the flame's dying down a little bit. I'm going to put that pot back on and hopefully get it to just a nice gentle simmer for about 30 minutes. We'll see when that's done. Okay, let's take a look. See how the rice is doing. Oh, that looks pretty perfect. It's all the water is absorbed, and we're going to pour in the chili. Turkey chili. Let's rinse that out. Give it a little stir. and put it back on the fire to absorb that extra water. We just pour it in there. Yummy, yummy. That looks just about done to me. Very happy with my new rocket stove. Everything works perfectly. The feeding chamber, the flue over here on the side, and this soil stand makes it easy for me to cook right from my chair right over there. Okay, so this was a great success. Building and cooking this clay brick rocket stove. No mortar needed, and that'll last forever without cracking because those bricks have already been fired in a kiln somewhere, so those bricks won't crack like concrete bricks would. So we'll see you at the next meal, cooking on the rocket stove.